Hello, Dino here, and welcome again to another Limitless Hair Expert video tutorial. Alright, and today's subject is something really interesting. It's called, what is a hair hangover? Now, hair hangover has nothing to do with drinking alcohol at all. It does not mean you're taking Jack Daniels and pouring it on your head at all. It's something different. It's a term that I made up, something that drives me sort of crazy in the hair addition industry. In the hair addition industry, meaning the industry where people have hair added in some sort of way, there's something that is very wrong in most cases that I see a lot, that I want to bring up to everyone, that everyone should know about. And that is something called what I call a hair hangover. When people have thin hair, let's say a woman has thin hair, in most cases, they're not just thin on the top, all right? They're thin on the top and the sides. And they make these hair systems, and they put the hair system just on the top. And the hair from the top hangs into the sides. A hair hangover, okay? It hangs over into the sides. So you take pictures, lady looks great, all right? Hair looks full. But when her hair moves or the wind blows, all of a sudden then you see very thin compared to very heavy, or thin compared to more hair up here. That is an imbalance. The key to adding hair, one of the key principles when you're adding additional hair, is to maintain or create balance. And balance means that every part of your entire head has the same equal density. When every part of the entire head has the same equal density, you have freedom. Meaning, it doesn't matter which way you swing your hair, which way you brush your hair, it doesn't matter if you hang upside down, it doesn't matter if you pin it up, everything is equal. But conversely, if you add hair on top that then causes the top to be thicker than the sides, that's classified what I call a hair hangover, and it works from a still standpoint. Looking still, all right? Just taking pictures, just looking at me straight, it works. But you don't have freedom of doing any style with your hair or any activity with your hair. Because then if you create the top being more thicker than the sides, you then have an imbalance, a hair hangover. So I want you please to remember that and keep that in mind. When you're adding hair, it has to be added in a balanced form. All right, now, Invisablend, something I invented called hair stranding, creates this balance. It adds a lighter amount of hair and fades off into the sides, or it adds a lighter amount of hair and less as it comes down. Either way, it has to be artfully done where the entire head is finished equally balanced. So please, please keep that in mind. It's a very, very important principle. Now, our quote for today is, when you combined responsibility with belief, limitless results becomes the byproduct. What does that mean? It means all the responsibility you have in life in general, it is empowered by how much you believe in that responsibility, and even more important than that, how much you believe in how well you can do it, or that you can do it. So when you combine both responsibility and belief together, it causes you to get limitless results. So always remember those two key things, responsibility and belief. They work hand in hand, and you have to have both. Now, for our next video, it's going to be really interesting. That will be what holds the individual hairs onto our head or into our head. And that's going to be very interesting. So I'll see you soon.